Hola guys, I'm back. I have rested some. I've eaten. Look, it's the Dollar Tree lipstick. Not the one with the little lips, but the other one. I like it and it tastes like chocolate. But anywho, I'm using this new stand that I got at the Five Below. It's pretty steady, pretty sturdy. Lifts y'all up to the height I wanted. I like it. It's better than some of the other things I've purchased there for the same thing. But anywho, it is bin haul time. Please don't go back there in the corner. Okay, talked about the kitty on the other video, but I just want to inform some of you guys who have kitties who might end up with this issue. If you ever see them squatting in corners or going potty somewhere outside of their litter box, don't be mean to them because they very well could be having issues. Mine is having bladder issues, of course, right now. So when he feels the urge, he can't make it to the litter box and he's starting to dribble, and he has found two corners in the house that he has attempted to tinkle at. Thankfully, I've caught him. I don't know if I've caught him every time. I'm going to be sniffing for evidence that I didn't catch him. But if you have cats and they start peeing outside of their litter box, if they if you've noticed little tiny clumps in the litter instead of a big pee clump, if they lick their bottom, if they act like they're gonna throw up but don't, if they're lethargic, if they make meowing sounds like they're hurting when you go to pick them up to give them lovings, there's something wrong with your cat. Okay, so go get it checked out. It's a very dangerous situation. He has slept for a few hours now. He just woke up and I just saw him in the corner over here by the candles, sniffing around, and that's where I found him the first day he started acting funny. And I seriously thought he was peeing, but he was just squatting because nothing was coming out. But anywho, okay, that is just my, what are those called? Public service announcements. That is my PSA for cat owners. Okay, so let's get into the bin haul of it all. I thought there was more stuff. I think it's just because I had it all clumped up together. I can't remember when I went. It was last weekend. It was either Saturday or Sunday. It couldn't have been Saturday. I don't remember what day it was, honestly. But I paid 19 something and then just rounded it up to 20. So let's see what I got. Okay, first off, let me show you guys. Remember when I showed you these little topiaries that I picked up at the at the 99-cent only? This is why I wanted them, okay? I found these pretty little pots in the bins. With the pot, the topiary didn't fit, but I popped out the little foam and it fit perfect. I mean, it just squeezed perfectly in there, and these are going to go on my windowsill over here with my real plants that I've managed to survive, because most of my plants have died except the ones that I brought in when it snowed. And I'm too scared to take them out because Texas is so stupid. I don't know when the next freeze is going to be. We're supposed to get a winter mix on Thursday. My aloes are doing fine. My ferns are still alive. My Jose de Jalapeno is still alive. But everything else outside in my little oasis, y'all remember my oasis, guys? It's dead. Everything. My hibiscus, my beautiful little sweet potato plants. It's all dead and gross. Speaking of dead and gross, as I looked back on my video, my bottom teeth looked black. This is proof they're not. But anywho, so that's why I picked these up. Well, I picked these up because I wanted something pretty, but isn't that perfect? I know I keep showing y'all. Y'all are wiggling a little. Y'all didn't wiggle when I had y'all on my candles. But anywho, those are adorable. Then I found these bubble frames. Y'all see the bubble? Did anybody have a grandma, a great grandma, an old auntie that had these bubble frames in her house, and they had those sepia toned pictures or black and white pictures in them? Usually some random kid that looked traumatized in a frozen position. The pictures usually were kind of creepy. I've never seen a picture in these types of bubble frames that I thought was like, oh, so lovely. They looked a little spooky. But I found this one and this one. They had another one, but the plastic was cracked. It is plastic. I'm spray painting these either silver or black. I'm not sure. Maybe white. They're definitely going to be spray painted. And I already have the picture for this one. I don't have the picture for this one because I don't have one large enough that I want to cut in a circle to fit in there, but I thought these were awesome. Just the vibe of them. And I think everybody I know over the age of 60, aunts, uncles, cousins, has one of these in their living room or bedroom. It was either handed down to them from their parent or it is their own. But I love those, and I didn't think I was gonna be so excited about them, but I really am. So I got that. I found this. Am I wiggling out? I am. I found this beautimous heavy cross. Y'all know I'm all about a cross. Y'all know I'm all about some scrolly metal. Love it. It's going to go in my collection with all my other crosses on the wall. I'm just not sure if I'm going to do it in the bedroom downstairs or in my gallery going up the hallway, but it's definitely gorgeous and definitely going to be put up and used immediately. Now, the stuff that I picked up, with the exception of a few little things I want to DIY and refurbish a bit, are going to be used immediately. I left a lot behind, but I did pick up some things that I really, really like. I got this little wine box. I see these all the time at the thrift stores, at the bins, and I never grab them because most of the time the wine bottles that I buy don't fit, and I don't gift wine, although I think this is an awesome gift idea. But the reason I bought this one in particular was because it matches a cabinet that I have sitting here that holds my highball glasses and some wine glasses and stuff like that. I just thought it was pretty. I might set it on top of it, or I might set it over here with my wine bottles and actually try and find the skinniest bottle of red wine I can find to set in there. But I thought it was pretty, so I grabbed that. I was excited about this. It has no chips. The lip is nice and clean. No chippies, no nasties. Nice, heavy, sturdy glass decanter. Y'all know I love me some OJ. I'm going to be bougie and pour OJ in here on the mornings that I actually make breakfast. Made in Poland. Hecho en Bologna. So pretty. These have had their moments. These have been around a whole long time, but I love it. And I've always liked them. Now I have one. I found this, and I'm going to give this away to my friend because they are as big a movie buff as I am, and her family sit and watch movies a lot. Now, I know from my own that I have for myself that these usually come with 4 little buckets, but I couldn't find the 4th one. It's the yellow one and a green one and a blue one. And here's the Mama Jamma that actually holds a popcorn. There are no chips, no cracks, no no cracking in the glaze. And I'm going to give it to her because there are 3 of them, hubby, mommy, and little boy. So I think that'll be fun for them for movie nights. So as soon as I see her, she's getting that. Is there anything else on the table? Nothing else on the table. Okay. Next thing I picked up, I had been wanting a tray for my little teapot set. Y'all remember the white teapot set that I bought? It looked like an Aladdin lamp with those little funny shaped cups and saucers. Well, I had wanted a tray for it, and I didn't like the idea. I have a really pretty black tray that I have perfumes on. I'm like, no, it's too harsh a contrast, but I found this for it. I think it's going to be perfect. It's this pretty silver plastic frame. It was sold at Target for $14.99. Wow, and somebody donated it, and Mama got it, and the tea set looks so stinking pretty on it. It fits perfect inside, and I still have room to stick my fingers in. So stinking pretty. Then I grabbed this because I can always use, I can always use this in the house because I have a whole lot of purses, we have a whole lot of hoodies, we have a whole lot of stuff going on, and it's just an over-the-door hook for stuff. Grab that. Now this next thing, I loved it. I think it is the sweetest, prettiest lampshade ever. And when I tell y'all, look, it has dingle balls on it. And all the little dingle balls are on there. It needs a little loving up here. I'm going to hot glue this down a little bit because the glue is old and has dried and it's coming up. See? So I'm going to hot glue this here in a little bit. I already got my hot glue gun out. I'm going to hot glue this down because I tried it on my tortoise glass lamp, the one that I was taking forever to find the perfect lampshade for. Y'all remember? Qué ruido. Oh, okay. That meant what noise? That one looks so pretty on that lamp. It's so whimsical and weird and goofy and funny looking, but it's perfect and I really like it. So I think I'm going to swap out just for a little bit and enjoy this one a little bit on that lamp. I found another plant stand. The first one that I found was silver and it was still in the box and I had to put it together. But I'm getting my little Zen garden back in shape this spring. So this is going to come in handy for another fern or some other kind of plant, not sure. Then the only other thing that I picked up there was this thing, and I already have the stuff that I need to make it look the way I want it to look. I want to do a crackle paint on it, and I have the paint and then that stuff you put on it to make it crackle. I have it in the garage and it's still good. So I think this is going to look so pretty in a bedroom with one of my pretty blankets, because y'all know I'm a blanket freak. And I already know the blanket I'm going to put on it, and I already know the bedroom that it's going to go in. And I don't know if I can get into the frame, but it's one of these. Please don't hit my light fixture. Oi! It's one of these blanket doohickeys. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about? One of these, I am going to paint it white and do the crackle on it. And I'm going to set it in the bedroom here downstairs. I think it's going to be really pretty. And all of this together didn't weigh much. Like I said, it was like 19 something and some change. But that's everything. I thought this video was going to be longer. Guess not. But it is creeping up on 3 o'clock, and I am going to just go on ahead and get in the garage, see if little dude wants to go in there. I went and checked on him. He was leaning back in his bed watching a movie. Just looked the most comfortable I ever seen. So I'm like, are you having a nice relaxing kind of Saturday? He's like, yeah. I said, you're not bored, you don't want to head out and go anywhere? He's like, no, it's okay, I'm good. So I think he's gonna have himself a little movie fest. I made sure he didn't feel lonesome or felt like I was ignoring him. So I'm going to head on into this garage, and I have one more side. Everything's already sorted. Everything's already separated, but I want to go through it one more time to make sure that anything in there is something I absolutely want, something that I'm still going to swap out in the house. And if it's not, it's going, and I'm going to post it on Facebook for free. I love to go out there and put everything out there, and then within minutes, everything is gone. I'm always too scared to like sneak outside or like peek out the door when I hear people rustling around out there, because it seems kind of stalkery, kind of weird. And I don't want them to feel some kind of way if the person who's giving this stuff away is like spying on them. But I'm very curious if it's like one person that comes and takes everything, or if it's a few people, because I do hear car doors slamming a few times, but sometimes I'll only hear like one or two and everything is gone. And you guys, when I tell y'all I put stuff out, I put stuff out. I just did it last weekend. I don't know if I still have the footage on here. I know I put it on Facebook, but I don't know if I have the footage on here anymore. I'd show you guys the second or third batch. I can't even remember at this point of stuff that I put out there. But like 20, 30 minutes, everything is gone, and I put stuff out. So I'm going to go get my hiney in this garage, check on the fuzzball one more time, make sure he's okay. That's TMI. Y'all probably don't want to know. I was worried that he wasn't tinkling, but I found evidence that he did. And didn't quite make it to the litter box, but it's okay. Like I said, I hope I'm not getting on y'all's nerves talking about this kitty cat situation, but I'm trying to do y'all a solid. If y'all have cats and they start poo-pooing and peeing outside a litter box, watch them. There is something wrong. Unless you're nasty and you ain't cleaning their litter box and they're trying to tell you, clean my litter box, you dirty freak. That's different. But if you keep a clean litter box and they're healthy, something's up if they're pee-peeing and poo-pooing outside of their box. But anywho, I'm going to go check on him, make sure he's okay, give him some lovin's, might do the laser pointer with him for a little while just to keep his energy up. And I will see you guys soon. I'm tempted to head outside, but and pull all the dead everything off of my little Zen spot, but it just hurts my feelings, and I don't feel like being out there. But anywho, until my next go around, I hope you guys are having a good weekend. We're going to stay in faith, and we're going to keep on keeping on, and whatever the devil wants to roll our way, we're going to kick it out the way with a Jesus foot. Okay, that's what we're gonna do, because that's all we can do. That's all we can do. If not, we're gonna go crazy. So to my next go around, I'm hyper. Oh my gosh, I'm just figuring out what the heck, what is wrong with you? It's my 2 caffeine shots that I had this morning for my headache. My headache is gone, but them freaking caffeine shots are something else. My back is kind of hurting on my lower back, which could be my kidneys because I have wonky kidney from a whole eating disorder thing. That's a whole nother story. So I have tender kidneys and caffeine's not the best, and I took 2 caffeine shots. So, but my headache's gone. And if you know anything about migraine, I'd rather have a little bit of lower ache in my back than a migraine. But anywho, I feel I've said too much. So I'm gonna go busy myself somewhere. I'm gonna put the cross on the wall and get this ready for my friend and put my teapot on my set and set it in the middle of my table. I think I'm going to do it in the middle of the table. I'm going to put everything into place, everything into rotation. So until my next go around, hope you all are having an awesome weekend. Be safe. Stay warm. Don't drive in bad weather because I know a lot of y'all are getting it. Mask up if you go anywhere. And I love y'all bunches. Bye.